Hello, I'm Shannon Green. I'm a teaching artist with LACMA, and today I'm going to show you how to use complementary colors to create a range of mutes. We'll also create 3 small paintings that show off the color harmony and color contrast that you can achieve when incorporating mutes into your color schemes. We'll also look at the artwork of Utagawa Hiroshige, an 1856 woodblock print entitled Cherry Blossoms on the Jewel River Embankment. Offers a beautiful intro to looking at these color relationships that we'll explore. I can't wait to get started. Let's have a look at this painting. Give yourself a moment to let your eyes take all these colors in. You can even pause the video if you want to as well. What colors can you identify? How do you describe them? Are they brilliant, soft, muted, harsh? How are they grouped or distributed? Also notice the range of dark, medium, and light colors, and are those grouped or distributed? And finally, how do the colors support the mood of this artwork? Next, I'll share a slide of recommended art supplies so that we can do this painting project together. Alright, so now that we've seen the Hiroshige print, I'd like to relate his color to the color wheel so we can better make sense of this thing. You notice that a lot of his cool colors were in the blue and blue-green range, and his warmer colors were in the orange and the red-orange range. These colors are opposite of one another on the color wheel, and they're complementary colors. They offer the highest degree of temperature contrast when they're next to each other, and when you mix them together they create a beautiful range of mutes that can lean more warm or lean more cool. So that's the basis of what I'll be demonstrating in, how to mix a range of colors from orange to blue to create these wonderful mutes, and then we'll use those mutes in the final paintings that we'll do. So to begin the color mixing, I've got my palette and my orange and blue, and you can see that I've got some room in between the two. That's going to allow me to kind of move from one color to the other as I mix. I'm going to start off by painting a color of my orange just so I have a starting point, a reference to see how the orange looks. And then I'm going to take my color palette knife and start to bring some color from both sides, getting closer together. I'm going to take a little bit of my blue and start to mix it into my orange, and then I will create a swatch with my orange that's been slightly muted. And we'll see the range of colors that start to appear as I continue to paint. A little bit more blue, mixing it into my orange, and creating another swatch. What do you begin to notice as you mix these colors? And can you imagine the beautiful range of colors that you can achieve if you begin to mix these colors with a little bit of white or gray? That's what we will be doing as we continue this project. Right now I'm working on getting a nice full range of possibilities by starting off with my orange and mixing my way to blue. Oh man, that's a pretty color. A little bit more water, a little bit more blue, bringing it over to the edge of my orange. I find that mixing into the edge allows me to kind of control what I'm doing pretty well, and gives me a nice gradual color shift, as well as if I need to manipulate it, I can always scoot back or mix into the other color. Notice that the orange is becoming darker and cooler and less intense as it makes its way over into the cool area. And finally a swatch of pure blue. Alright, so now that I've finished my range of mutes, I encourage you to do the same so that you can see the transition and really get a feel for the possibilities within these colors. Adding white to some of these will make great flesh tones. This is a great night sky color. There's a lot of possibilities to further manipulate these. What we're going to do next is we're going to start on our design. We're going to make one design 3 times. It's going to be a simple design. It's just going to have a small shape, a medium shape, and a larger area. So basically you're just putting 2 shapes in there. But you're going to do them roughly the same for each one. And then we'll go in and choose colors to fill in each of the paintings. I'll start off by choosing a warm mute, and then I'm going to lighten it, and I'll fill that in one area of this painting. I'll take that same color and fill in a different area of the following paintings. Then I'll choose a cool color. I'll change that by adding a little bit of white, and I'll put that in one area, a different area, and a different area in each painting. And so I finished my warm mute, and now I'm going to mix a cooler mute, something in the range over here. And I've actually already tinted my warm mute, so I'm just going to see what happens if I begin to bring some of this blue directly in here. I'm going to take this cooler mute and I will fill in a different area on each painting with my cooler mute, and then for the third we're going to make something more neutral, like a gray, and maybe kind of a darker gray, so that it gives a contrast between my 2 lighter colors here. So I'm just adding the last cool mute that has been tinted to this third painting here. And then I'm going to mix up a gray that is a little bit darker than the values of the warm and cool mute. So give it a little bit of contrast. Alright, so that's it. I'm done. I added the gray, and let's take a look at how that came out. And I just wanted to say thanks for being here with me. I hope you've enjoyed learning about the complementary colors and how they create color harmonies and contrasts. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and check us out for more upcoming videos soon. Thanks!